Hey, I'm Rampage's biggest fan.
What's up with the Rochester situation?
Who is Rampage? He's like a
Come on, bro.
thumb wrestler.
This boy getting
Come on.
more clout by
Hey,
dudes tonight than girls.
Hey,
I like
respectfully,
you
shut
right.
the f up.
You're right, 100%.
No handshake on that.
All right, respect.
I'm a dad.
I know,
Respectfully.
I know, that's what.
Respectfully,
you're
shut the f up.
100%.
How you doing, Mr. Jackson? I just wanted to see if there was any updates.
All I can say is a lot of racist people give me death threats and stuff like that. Like, I'm a f***ing master. Calling me a bad father. It's uncalled for. Anything I say is twisted anyway.
First off, if you guys hear any buzzing in the background, there's some construction happening in the building, but the show continues, so let's get active. Rampage Jackson, the father of Raja Jackson. Has he been arrested yet? It's just, listen, you're going to have to call the whole state of California a lawless state if he is not arrested by 6 p.m., by sundown today. Nevertheless, his father has been continuing to live stream, capturing different crash outs by Rampage after getting accosted by fans, some of which have been hurling racial slurs and epithets, whether it be in person or across these internet streets. And it's gotten so bad that on his live stream, he's turned off his text to speech. You would think Rampage might have taken at least a couple of days in order to get his family affairs in order, but you know, he's a live streamer now, right? They got that live stream schedule, so the show must go on. What I've done for you guys here today is I've captured a couple of highlights or lowlights, however you want to describe it, over the past couple of days of him interacting with either his chat or his fan in regard to the Raja Jackson situation and the slam of the pro wrestler. So let's get active on this one and let's review, because there's a lot to talk about. Without further ado, now one of the unintended consequences of this entire situation is that it reinvites the discussion of race relations within America. A lot of people likening this Raja Jackson Psycho Stu thing to the Carmelo Anthony Austin Metcalf situation, all right? And because of which, Rampage is claiming that there's a lot of racist people sending him death threats. Let's review TMZ's footage of him saying that. Let's go.
How you doing, Mr. Jackson? Anything to say about? And you know, first of all, really sorry. We're really sorry about the whole situation.
You know that. I wish I could.
Yeah. I just wanted to see if there was any updates.
All I can say is a lot of racist people give me death threats and stuff like that. Like, I'm a f***ing master. Calling me a bad father. It's uncalled for.
That's uncalled for. None of this is your fault. It's a. You made your explanation.
Anything I say is twisted anyway.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and turn to it.
You know, I hear, hey, prayers are with you and your family, man. Seriously. No, seriously. Everybody exercise compassion here. Take care, Mr. Jackson.
Not getting death threats for a situation like this is simply outrageous. It's not like Rampage was in the ring and did this to Psycho Stu. Nevertheless, Rampage has been under scrutiny for claiming racist comments, and there's been some question of if these comments are actually racist, to which Rampage followed up on his Twitter a example of one of these comments. Now, he actually kept in the person's Instagram account. He says, "Don't worry, mate, your monkey ass and son will have plenty of other monkey to hang out with in the zoo. F you and your son, you two are dumb ass ninjas, man. You and your son are two of the dumbest ninjas of every grace to ever grace this green earth. Stupidest ninjas, man." And don't worry, I already checked for this man's Instagram account. He's already changed his Instagram name. Rampage also follows up with a screenshot of his homepage, thinking that he was probably going to change his name just to show everybody what he looks like and that he has a family. Now, believe it or not, Rampage received flack for this because they call this doxing. What people don't understand is that sending someone a DM and then posting that publicly is not doxing. Just because it's a direct or a private message doesn't mean that it's not being sent over a public platform. And if your profile is public, then this is fair game. Such a tough spot to be in, knowing that your son made a horrible mistake, knowing that components of your relationship with him might have led to that mistake, but still wanted to defend him, ardently defend him, while still receiving the brunt from the internet for comments like this. It's par for the course. But Rampage has also caught some flack for calling a YouTube MMA journalist by the name of MMA Guru racist for his comments.
It's a lot of like ignorant people on the internet. I understand that. You know, it is what it is. The shit don't affect me, don't bother me, but But people like MMA Guru, you know what I'm saying, that guy is supposed to be some kind of journalist, and his racism came out. His racism showing. You know what I'm saying? It's 2025, like, you know what I'm saying? People do shit. People do shit in this world. Some people fuck up. Some people do shit. It shouldn't get turned into a race.
And what were those comments you asked?
You are going to find it very hard to disagree with me when I say that Rajah Jackson is a dumb animal that belongs in a fucking cage for the next 30 to 40 years. End of discussion. End of discussion! You are a dumb animal that does not belong in society. You have forfeited that right because you have proven yourself as an unevolved human. Go sit in a cage for 30 to 40 years where you fucking belong, you dumb animal. End of discussion. That is attempted murder. I am going to give you context for this whole situation, but Rajah Jackson, the son of Rampage Jackson, is a dumb, unevolved animal with no understanding of thought process of anything, and he belongs in a fucking cage. He doesn't stop there. This dumb animal that doesn't belong in fucking society because he's an unevolved, dumb fuck.
Now, when I first took a look at this clip, I said to myself, well, if you look at Rajah Jackson's actions and see that with 20 unanswered blows to his face while unconscious, he's taking the humanity out of himself, and to say that he's a dumb animal would be par for the course. Now, there will be African Americans that will be specifically sensitive to these comments because of the storied history within America. And there was a time where it was normalized for racist white people to liken black people to animals, specifically apes or monkeys. But me, not being of the sensitive class, did not take particular umbrage with his comments. But then I saw a follow-up video that had me looking at him a little bit crazy.
You'd be able to call him the word. Let's just call it what it is. You do some shit like that, I think that the ultimate sentence would be all of us joining in and saying it, bro. I should be able to call him the word and no one should care. He's an attempted murderer, man, over nothing. Over nothing. I should be able to call him whatever I want. You know what I mean? So I called him a dangerous animal, bro, because that's what he is. I should be able to call him
Let's
the
listen
word.
one more time.
Let's just call it what it is. You do some shit like that, I think that the ultimate sentence would be all of us joining in and saying it, bro. I should be able to call him the word and no one should care.
Okay, so the ultimate sentence or the ultimate punishment is to call him what you think that he is. You know, and that's fine. And listen, at the end of the day, this to me significantly changes the context of when he says unevolved animal. While I respect everyone's right to free speech, he can say it. Him not wanting to say it now makes me think that he's a coward because he obviously wants to say it. So my thing is that, yo, just say it, bro. Be free with it. If you gonna be racist, be overt, baby. I much more respect the overt ones because they stand on business, you heard? Let me know that there's a line of delineation. Don't do this undercover covert shit. This shit is so whack to me. Now, also, too, this is America at the end of the day. I respect everyone's right to free speech, so he can say it all that he wants, and it's not gonna bother me because if it did, it'd give someone else power to use it against me. And I've known that across civilizations, when you have a colonizer and then those that were enslaved, right, there is generally terms that the colonizer refers to as slaves. I was actually talking to one of my Filipino friends, and when the Spanish came over to the Philippines hundreds of years ago, they enslaved the Philippines, some of the Philippines, and the term that they had for them was Indio. The difference was that when the Filipinos regained control, no one ever used that word, whereas African Americans not only reuse the word, but they've now popularized it, and it still exists today, and now some get sensitive when people use it. My advice is don't get sensitive and emotional, and in fact, you want them to say it out loud so you know who that they are. Nevertheless, quick emergency meeting. I was recently searching for my name online and found way too much personal information, which brought me down this weird rabbit hole of how that could have happened, and found out that there's companies out there called data brokers that will sell your data to marketers, scammers, and even stalkers. And it's a nasty, disgusting feeling knowing that there's bad actors out there selling my information, selling your information for profit. But that's why I'm recommending today's sponsor, Aura. Now, I use Aura to automatically remove my information from these sites and keep my information off, but they do other things as well, such as bank fraud and identity theft alerts, VPN access. But guys, utilize my link down in the description box down below for a 14-day trial. At least see if you've been compromised. Privacy is king in this day and age, and you should know if your information is out there. So again, utilize my link, aura.com/MTR, in the description box down below to try 2 weeks free. That's way more than enough time to see if your personal data has been exposed. Go now. I also want to leave this one for the audience to decide whether or not the context of where he is saying, does it change with this follow-up clip? Write me them comments down below. Well, anyway, with online trolling and rage baiting, also Rampage, while still live streaming, has encountered fans that have been questioning him about the situation.
Hey, I'm Rampage's biggest fan.
What's up with the Raja situation?
Who is Rampage? He's like a
Come on, bro.
thumb wrestler.
This boy
dude, right?
getting more clout by
Hey,
dudes tonight than girls.
Hey,
I like
respectfully,
it. You
shut
right.
the up.
You're right. You're right. 100%.
No handshake on that.
All right, respect.
I'm a dad.
I know,
Respectfully.
I know. That's what.
Respectfully,
you're
shut the
right.
fuck up.
100%.
I'm dealing with that shit.
Rampage
Hey,
is
yeah,
I'm dealing with
you're
this
right,
shit.
Is a
100%.
thumb board.
100%.
Some of y'all live behind the keyboard too much and have never been punched in the face. By the way, there's some of y'all out there as well that need to stop publicly drinking. You're making fools of yourself.
I respect, man, bro. That's why I said I apologize for even like coming up.
You came at me wrong.
I apologize for even coming up to you that way.
I'm getting a lot of racist threats and shit, nigga. Coming up to me, come on.
Racist threats, nigga, is hilarious.
I'm getting a lot of racist threats. Motherfuckers talking about killing me and my whole family over something my son did I ain't got nothing to do with. I'm telling you, drop the shit.
He a slider.
Hey, bro, drop it, bro, drop it.
Hey.
Put my number in your book.
No, f
bro.
that.
You need
That.
situation.
What?
No. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you.
Hey, we do some
No,
comedy.
no, no,
What type
no,
of-
no, I'm
What
telling
type of interviews you running?
My
tonight?
apologies,
I'm sorry
though.
about that.
Hey, my
Move on.
Shut up.
Goof ass motherfucker.
By the way, one of the interesting components of this entire saga is Rampage is receiving a lot of flack for the way that he treats Raja. But a lot of people don't realize that this is generational bullying.
So did it. He threw a party. Every party you throwing, you been it.
I ain't never been to no Diddy
You
party.
know, you know. Yeah, I heard different.
No,
I heard
Every
different.
party that man throw, you there.
no, I
You at
ain't.
the front door. Hey, what's up with that movie?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what I heard. I didn't want to say it in front of mama, but I heard that your job was to warm up the baby oil.
It's actually crazy watching. That's Rampage's father, by the way. All right. Rampage's father walked so Rampage could fly. All right. But yeah, this is exactly where Rampage gets his fatherly techniques from. The only difference is that Raja was a powder keg waiting to explode.
We all would have been scrapping.
It's just
Me and my son,
$2.
we ain't scared of no motherfucking scrapping.
Rampage, you say you're back in the gym working out, but dropping down and giving Chet Congo 20 with your tongue isn't working out, little nigga.
Hey, yo.
You gonna interrupt me talking about my son to say some gay ass shit like that? Y'all is mad disrespectful.
By the way, from a live streamer perspective, they love comments like that because then they can turn it into content. Let's proceed.
Anybody new in chat? TTS is off because we had too many haters. Chat, we'll turn
TTS is text to speech, so he's now not allowing what happened in the prior clip.
TTS back on. But
Mango?
hey
Nah.
guys, please don't cuss.
Yeah.
He said, please don't
Y'all
cock
niggas
one.
ain't got no respect.
Anonymous just tipped $2. Rampage ain't got no bitches.
No, let's raise that shit up to $5. F y'all. Raise that shit up. Y'all got me f***ed up. Y'all come to my motherfucking stream trolling me, motherfuckers, $5. F y'all. I try to warn y'all niggas. Y'all cock block me when I do get bitches. Then when I don't got no bitches, say I ain't got no bitches. You say a bitch in my fucking chat. I try to tell y'all to chill out that shit. You make fun of my fucking vegan ass bitch. I mean, my vegan ass son that's not a bitch. F y'all.
I want to know what you guys think in the comment box, man. Light up them comments. What do you think about that his father is still out here live streaming? You know, oftentimes when these controversies happen, I always say keep on doing content. But when I say that, it's never in the context of you being a live streamer and especially in IRL, an in real life live streamer, right? just mere hours after this has all happened, he's been live for long periods within the day. And then you could see, like, with the chat, the rage bait within it, right? The trolling within it, the constant criticisms, both on the chat and in real life from people that want to know more about the situation, right? What do you all think about him not taking the opportunity to take a couple of days off to prepare for what's about to come and still doing content? Drop them questions, comments, concerns down up in the comment box down below. I appreciate you guys for joining me here today, and I'll see you soon. Until next time, YouTube, peace.